Welcome back to the stream. Good evening. How's everybody out there doing tonight? Not too bad, I hope. All right. Uh-oh, I didn't try this. That might not be good, and it wasn't good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. All right. Hold on. Didn't think about that. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy day. I spent about 6 hours on the road today. Got back and kind of ate lunch on the road and all those cool things. So anyway, all right, we're going to try. I'm going to bring this one up here, see if it's going to work. I hope it does. I hope it does. All right, all right, all right. We're probably in the clear now. Let me get the game going. Man, I haven't done that in a long time. Forgot all about it. Had it all set up, waiting for you. Talking with the fam. And what do you know? So, yeah. We'll wait for this to load. But it's harvest time. Trying to remember where I left you guys at last time. I think other than I got the hay put up. It's not completely all picked up. I don't know if you'd technically call that getting put up or not, but it is in bales. How about that? The hay is in bales. We can go at least that far, I guess. And she's going to take a little while to load, apparently, as well. Which is okay, I guess. It's all right. Can't complain too much, can you? Okay. Let's see if this is going to work now. Hey, what do we got now? Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. So, we were in the process getting this field wrapped up here. We're going to have to fire it up. I do want to switch to beans for you guys because that was the new field. I want to see how she is. And honestly, in normal life, we would actually be doing beans if beans are ready. Even if the corn is ready first, you're going to go do beans. Reason is bean pods usually shatter, with the, they're kind of like other plants, right? So how they deliver their seeds, they're in a pod. And sometimes when something disturbs those pods, because those pods dry out and they get really dry and there gets to be a lot of pressure on the outside of those pods. And, wrong button there. When those get tweaked just a little bit, all it takes is just something to gently touch that pod and it springs open. I mean, springs open, it'll fling seeds out, it'll pop, and seeds go everywhere. And then that's how it makes new plants. That way, if the pods just opened up and all, the beans fell down right around the base of the plant, then you got a lot of beans growing in one spot. And so Mother Nature put it that way. That way they don't get that. They'll spread out a little bit. I mean, depending on how dry it is, they can fling beans, 2-3 feet on quite a bit for just a little tiny plant with a pod. But Anyway, what happens with that is we so in the fall there's usually big temperature swings for the most part. You know, you're going to have a colder night and you could have a warm day. Not always, but you can have warm days. Well, that heating and cooling of that day puts stress on that pod to where it can, what we call, shatter. And what shatter is basically that pod bursting open due to environmental factors, honestly. So whether that's wind that can set that off, you know, one plant brushing up against another one, whether that's just the heat and cold and the stress of that bursts that open. But once that pod breaks open and the beans are now on the ground, we can't pick them up with combines. I mean, our heads run on the ground, they'll slide on the ground, but we can't pick up those beans. So that's a loss. And depending on, you know, harvesting conditions, yield is money, right? So if X amount of beans, let's say if 5 beans in a square foot equal a bushel an acre, you know, obviously kind of depending on what the beans are making is really what you're going to be losing. But just go with me for a minute. If 5 beans on the ground is a bushel an acre, and all of a sudden you go out there before you've even harvested it, and you have, let's say, 10. My Lord, brakes on that did not work worth a darn. And you have 10, well, you've lost 2 bushel an acre. And take that times, let's just say, $8. That's $16 an acre you just lost that's laying there on the ground that you can't pick up. You may say, well, Jelly, why don't you just go out there and pick them up? Yeah, but when you're talking, you know, even a 10-acre field, that is way too much time consuming. Like, it's crazy. Why is that glitching out over there? Weird. That line seems to be glitching. But anyway, you're not, unless you go out there with a vacuum and you suck it up. You're not gonna get those. So that is a loss. A shatter loss is what we usually call that. And it's an environmental thing, like all other things farming. Everything is environmental dependent. I'm going to send this guy down here. The truck is full, I think, as well, but we're going to send him down here. See what he can do with that anyway. Whoa! Glitching out there a little bit. All right, now he's rolling. So, yeah. That is what we call shatter loss. So that is, so corn doesn't, it's not the same way. It doesn't break apart the same way. Usually the ear will fall on the ground and seeds can sprout kind of out of it. And some of them can fall off and in that, but there's nothing to basically propel that seed anywhere. And it's a lot more environmental tolerant, you know. It's not gonna shatter of any type. It doesn't have the capabilities of that. The husk, if it's in the husk, it's pretty protected. That husk is an environmental kind of protector of it. It's a natural one. So, in corn, usually, for the most part, there's varieties that do better than others, but it's usually pretty environmental hardy. It's got a big stalk. Can the tops get broken out of it? Can it go flat due to wind? Yes. Most of the time it takes a lot of wind, like a big windstorm. A normal breeze is not going to really blow them over unless, you know, the stock quality is deteriorating. And sometimes it deteriorates faster in other years. But most of the time, even if it breaks over, it's going to break X amount of inches off the ground. You can take these snouts here, have them touch the ground. You can usually pick those up. Now, you can't harvest as fast, so your productivity slows down. But you can usually still get a good majority of that crop in the bin. But beans, due to that shattering, you're gonna leave the corn to chance to battle that weather before the beans. Because once those beans shatter, it's done. It's over with. You lost it. Corn can withstand, you know, some weeks, some days in the environment after it's ready. So that's why in the real world we would be harvesting beans, not corn right now. Now I'm going to argue that fact right now because it is 10 in the morning game time here. 10:05 in the morning. You might be starting to fire up with beans depending on the wind and the dew and the humidity and that stuff. So we started on the cornfield. We're going to finish a cornfield. It's about time to switch to beans. Now usually that time to switch over is going to take about an hour. By the time you get the head out, get it ready, get it paired up, get the combine switched over. Sometimes you need to switch concave. Sometimes you don't always have to, but you need to reset everything. There's different things to move on it. Those types of things. But that's what we're gonna do once we get this done, which we just did. I thought that truck was full. Maybe it's not. Maybe it'll hold this. Actually, be good if we could, because then we can dump everything and be ready for it. That's what I'm thinking anyway. We could dump everything and then be ready. That is a really long auger. Really long auger. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not going to hold all of it anyway. Let's get the old truck fired up. We're going to have a full load by the time we get back. Actually, why am I dumping it there? We need to dump it there. We're gonna take her to the mill to get her going. Since she's empty, I don't know what I was thinking. So it's gonna take a little longer. She don't like this heavy load, does she? Yeah, she don't like that heavy load at all. We'll see what our top speed gets to. A little bit of a downhill slope. Now we're going to have a little bit of an uphill. Going to slow us down, gain some speed, slow us down, gain more speed through to the end. All right. Might get up there. Well, not quite 60. Good evening. How are you tonight? Thanks for joining the stream. And you're gone. Never mind. So let's get the first load of corn in the grain dryer. And we're going to activate that grain dryer as we're doing it. Activating. Got a decent amount of propane as well. We're going to take the old shortcut over here. Oh, caught that fence, didn't we? And we're going to run through, what did he plant here? Oh, wheat, didn't he? That was wheat. We do have enough to buy that place. But anyway, I'm hoping that those beans are going to be... Oh, got a little off the road there. I'm hoping that those beans are going to be pretty decent yield. Planning on a cash crop there. Went away from corn, but the nice part, which neighbor already had done for me, so he was pretty nice about it, is we didn't have to put any fertilizer down. Kind of wanted to save on the fertilizer. Oh, thought I was in the old tractor over here. Got this old beast. Steal of a deal. Real steal of a deal. Oh, why is it not going? I'd say you should be. Just need a little help, I guess. These grain carts, they are heavy full. Heavy. I mean, I don't think anything throw old Roy around, but this thing sure is. All right. As it's dumping, I'm going to go get in the combine. We're going to fold the head. Don't need to fold the combine back up. Actually, we're going to put the head right over here. Kind of out of the way, but... Oh, we didn't even get it all done. No. I thought maybe I didn't park quite right. I guess I didn't pay attention. I thought that it was already done, but apparently it wasn't. Oh, yes, that's right. Well, shoot. I forgot where I parked the header. It's usually out back. But no. Jelly actually put something away for once. So that's pretty good. But he forgot that he put it away. So that's the caveat. Unhook from that. Oh. How am I going to get that out now? Jelly didn't think this one through. Oh, wrong way. I don't know if we can sneak it. I don't think so. Get this old girl straightened up here. on. She's not turning as hard as I want her to. Ah. All right. There we go. Just need a little more room there. Now I think we might get it. Around the fence. Nope, we're good. Oh, too far there. Look at that talent. I had to concentrate for a second. Give me a break. I had to concentrate. All right, we're going to park that there. Ooh. Excuse me. Clear my throat for a second. Ooh. That was tight. We weren't planning on a 60-foot head when we... Old Grandpa, he wasn't planning on no 60-foot head when he built this. Said 40 foot was enough. Oh, my Lord. You know what? Get out. Why are you still sitting there? As you can tell, I haven't had time to really do a whole lot. Just get out of the way. Get out of the way. Thank you. Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. There we go. All right. Now let's finish unloading. And I can't reach. Struggle busing it right now, guys. Struggle bus. All right, let's pull this forward so I can get it out of the way. Where are we going to fill up at? Actually, I think we're going to take the left side. So hopefully we can do all of this. Pick this target location. All right. And then we're going to get in this one. Got all of the corn. Now, see, I just didn't get the bales picked up. I'm sorry. Just didn't get them picked up. I'm really curious what this thing's going to yield. All right, we're in it. 114%. 7 tons a hectare. She is screaming. Oh, that reel's a little high. Oh. Now, real life, we wouldn't be harvesting these. If they have green leaves like on this, either is a really weird year where the berries, or the beans, kind of did a mixture of both there, where the beans would actually, they'd actually be dry where all the material's wet. So that's pretty rare. Most of the time, these are not dry enough. Same way with our corn. The green leaves, corn's not dry enough. You can always tell by usually how it looks. You might have some leaves here and there. I mean, there's only been a couple years that I remember we've harvested beans like kind of like this that actually had dry beans. Most of the time it's like, nope, too wet. Tell you what, the combine doesn't like it, period. Because everything's wet and it's stringy and it just is not the greatest. So yeah, we're rolling pretty good. Rolling pretty good. %, right here. 5.7 tons a hectare. Not too shabby. Remember, this is 113% yield potential here. Now we're getting into the 80, 79. All right. Not too big of a deal there, I don't think. So, yeah. We'll have to see what that becomes a little bit. But no, it's doing pretty good actually. It's doing really good. Ooh, we are going to make it there. We are going to make it. I do like the lines in the where like the section control turned on and off. It's actually really cool, to be honest. Like it's pretty neat, I think. But yeah, it's a good time. Man, this is a ginormous header. It's crazy. Pretty crazy. We're going to round this off a little bit here. Wouldn't really do that in normal life, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, we had plenty of room left. We'll dump over here. And we'll see how that goes. But I haven't done anything with my pond over here. I'm sorry, not sounding the same. Somehow I lost my presets. I don't know how that happened, but I did on my audio interface, and was just trying to get it back to normal. And I'm failing at that, I feel like. So if you hear some weird stuff going on, it's probably just me messing with some settings in the background. I know I'm off, and so I'm just trying to figure out what the deal is. But yeah, we are not gonna. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna go back. So I think that's what we're gonna do, is go down and then back. Because there is no way. There is no way I'm going to make it all the way around. I think we know that. But just trying to see what I can get done. But no, I got all that corn over there across the way to do. And just it takes a little bit anyway. All right, I'm done messing. I'm not getting it to the point I just need to redo it. Oh, thanks for the second viewer. Sorry, I was working with some stuff. Oh, I did not put the right deal on. I don't know why they always say 1. You're always more than likely going to do 2. There we go. Oh, I missed a little piece of cotton there. All right. Happens. It's okay. I have a feeling this little girl's going to burn through the gas with this massive head. I don't think... I'm just going to check quick. Yeah, there's nothing really for sale. Haven't had anything good for sale yet. But yeah, it's oh, that's better, wasn't it? That's quite a bit better, I feel like. Might have found the right setting, maybe. Not sure why the one wheel's on the ground. Guess it's supposed to be like that. I probably would have just had it resting, but maybe they can't do it that way. Don't know. That does sound a lot better. Finally found one of the settings. If you don't like it, Tell me. I don't know. This is as close as I can get to what it sounded like before. Just sounded different, sounded muffled. Just didn't really like it. %. And we might as well dump quick. Oh, yep, knew that was coming up. Oh, scraping it, pruning it. Yeah, that's... This auger's not even big enough for the head either. Have we made our money back yet? Welcome, viewer. Appreciate you hopping in. We're just going to see if... What is my economic analysis? Hey, we're profitable already. That was the idea. And they're gone again. Okay. Whoa, I was going to say, where are you going? For some reason, I love the Draper belt animation. It's crazy. I don't know why. I like it. Fascinates me. Okay, where are we going to have him go? I think we're going to have him go... I think we're going to have him go right there. Hopefully we'll make it back to that corner, I'm guessing. Blocked by an object. Hopefully he figures it out. Yep. Sweet. When do we get to sell these beans? How long before I can cash them in? Cash me outside? Nah, not worth it. Not worth it. Soybeans. June. That's the trouble. You wait till June and I'm harvesting in October. So it does nothing. It's already at a low. Because, I mean, they're not even $2,000. That's what stinks, is just you gotta wait a little bit to get your money back out of them. But we should be fairly profitable. Got some hail spots out here. It's not good. Throw our pH off a little bit. I should have that guy running pH on these. I'll wait till I get done with this field before I turn him loose, probably. Oh, man, I just looked at my shoulder. I am peeling from a sunburn. Didn't even know it. Got some nucks. All right. We're about to the end here. I think we're gonna make it. Maybe. Where did he go all the way around? Sweet Lord. I'm gonna beat him over here. It's hard finding good help. I tell you what, it is hard finding good help. Really hard. We're gonna straighten this out. He's probably gonna get caught on that bridge. Gosh. Nope. He hasn't even got to the bridge yet. Jeez Louise. Oh, sweet Lord. And I think he's done for. Well, we need him to get over here, so I need to get my strength on. All right, buddy, old pal. Try that. Oh, come on. Stupid. Now she goes. And we're off to the races. Dun 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 da da. Please don't get stuck on that one too. Oof, we made her. Made it. Sweet Lord. Oh. Whoa. There we go. Well, I guess we could turn that down a little bit. Oh, we are caught on that sucker again. And he's about full. 84%. I'm going to have him go dump. Oh, man, I don't have the truck back. Okay, well, I'm just going to go a little ways, I guess. Well, I've already cut all that. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. All right. Stop 1 second. Shut that down a minute. This old buddy moving. Nope. What kind of park job is this? Oh. I don't know what kind of park job that thing is. Okay. Is he stuck? I bet he or she. I need to quit being sexist in this game. Come on, lady. Pull your head out of your bottom. Driving me nuts. Get going. Got a combine to run. Yeah, we're going through the heart of the good stuff, too. We are cruising. Man, this is gonna fill up quick. We're almost a quarter full. We might have to cut back through or something. It's kind of my idea. If we get over there and we need to cut through, we'll cut through on one of the short runs. Yeah, we need to expand this over here. We need to expand this side, I think. I think that's going to be, it's going to be needed. Get some more, especially this is the good stuff. It's not like I'm expanding on the crappy ground. I'm expanding on the good stuff. All of the good stuff. We are still rolling it in. It's actually impressive. Good yield, 117, 116%. Woo-wee. I don't think we're necessarily going to have to... We'll be able to cut to this end, I bet. Maybe we come back. Leave that end open over here on my right side. Where's my truck at? All right, she's coming. All right. So like I said, we didn't get a whole lot done. Look at that terrain following on this. Watch this head. Wish I could kind of show it better. She's dipping down. Dipping down. Look at that. Flex. Don't know if it's any better in the back. Actually, it looks really good right here. Watch it all move separate from the combine. That's what she's designed to do. Now we're back into the flat now, aren't we? Oh, I did cut down here. Okay, let me get the grain cart moving. The old auger out. Okay. Oh, what are we caught on, for Pete's sake? All right, we're going to beat it up this hill. Probably won't get this done for you guys tonight, but I didn't want to start the new field without you. Just didn't feel right. But yeah, it's harvesting beans. Yeah, you run right along the ground. So this header's actually following the contour of the ground the best that it can to its ability. That's why, you know, the stubble is really low. It's a really sharp stubble too. If you got foam shoes, it can go right through it. You can go right through them foam shoes. You know what? We're going to pick up right here quick and we're going to unload. We're going to unload here. Just since we're here. If we weren't here, I would have said I ain't worrying about it, but we're going to get back into the good stuff over there on the other side and fill up quicker than you know what. right, let's unload. Wish it unloads a little faster when it does. We do have some good contracts. We don't have them started yet. We got a good plowing one right there. I should have been having him do that, I guess. Got a good spraying one as well. I think I ought to get those. I think I ought to get those done. I mean, I'm not going to use those tractors for a little bit. Where'd my lines go? What happened to them? Let's get them going here. I don't think I have a hoeing one. Is there a hoeing one? Nope. Some cultivating though. Can't use that one though. We'll do the plowing. I don't think I have. Yep. Okay. And the spraying one. Let's get these active here quick. We're going to leave that there for right now. You need to put some fuel in it first. Get us some money. Let's fill up. Then we'll send him on his merry way over there. Perfect. And this one, okay. Nope, that's not my other tractor. There's my other tractor. Guessing we're done mowing for now. We're going to make a real big push today. Just a real big one. Oh, look at that fancy maneuvering. Now, question. Oh, there's my weight. Where is thy sprayer? Did I just dump those out or not? We got 29% in it. Do we have any herbicide left? I'm going to guess no. Oh, we do. That's it. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Huh, 35%. Well, she's going to have to do. You have to make do with it. Create job. Field work. Go. All right. It's hard managing a farm. Need a hired hand. I need a hired hand. We are rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies rolling. Man, it's already 10 o'clock. Time's flying. I had to wake up today at 5:45. Left the house by 6:15. Didn't get back till 6:40 something probably. She was a long day. Long, long day. Do the old spinorama. Now we're rolling them in. Forget how many acres this actually is. How many acres is this old field? She is 51.6. That one's 40. 60 acres. That one's 100 acres. 32. 66. 106. There's some waste there. 46 on that one. Let's farm a little inside the cab. That bright red auto button, that would normally be green if everything was working good. Must not be recording, and if it's not recording, it's usually not that bright either, so it doesn't really matter. We have 2100 for, it looks like our back shaft speed there right in front of the combine. That would not be good. Your head would explode, actually. She would literally break apart. Work totals. Oh, okay, neat. Top number, if you can read it, it's like 11,300 and 11,400 and some 500 and some liters. Keeping track of the grain tank. Grain tank percentage is good. I don't know what that 202 bushel an acre is. I'm guessing that's going to change. Probably not. Probably not. That one's probably stuck. Work totals, 2 different work totals. We got hours and hectares. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Get up here to the end. We're gonna see if we can make it up there, even though we don't need to, do we? Let's get this old boy moved down here then. No, oh my lord. Wrong button, Jelly. Didn't really want him that high, but it'll buff. It will buff. Oh, we're angled a different way, huh? Interesting. Is he or she stuck up there again? I'm so tired. And then frickin' getting stuck? Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Let me just pull out of the way for you here, bud. Go get her. That truck is about full already, too. How full are we? 67%? We ought to wait. Probably. Let's let him or her get down here. All right, bud. Pull her on in. Pull her on in. And you left it there. All right. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We got a nice, decent chance of rain tonight. I don't know if it's going to happen. Don't know if it's going to happen. I hope so. Stuff's starting. I really need it. It's hot out. Off we go again. Here we roll. We would have definitely probably made it, but definitely a nice field, I think. Worth our purchase. Crazy part is, I'm thinking next year. See, I've already got a plan for next year. Let's start planning while we're waiting. This is corn. This has got to be something different. This is probably going to be wheat or... Well, can't do that now. I'm already late, ain't I? Oh, I could get it in. Wheat or barley? This, I think, is going to be wheat or barley. And that's going to be probably the only field. Well, I already did these. Shoot. I want this to be corn. This one's going to be corn. We've already got our barley down. So what are we going to do? These can't be corn again. This has got to be corn. Maybe this will be beans. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I forgot that I planted some barley already. I needed to get some in, and we got it done. Well, I should have waited. If I remember right, I think I talked to myself these were the original plans, but you know, it is what it is. Live and learn. Okay. Yeah. 580, and if I pick up these two contracts, it's going to be about 100,000 as well. We're making some moves. Stacking up some cash. Stacking up some cash. That's all I can say is we're stacking up that cash. But hey, what are you going to do? Oh, is the sprayer stuck some dang place? Why do you have 0 done? What is going on? That's not a good sign. What is going on? We're going to check it here. Lord knows. Plowing's working. Spraying isn't. That sprayer does glitch. Usually a multiplayer, though. I've had that thing glitch when me and my buddy are, when he's on here helping. He'll fold on his screen, but it doesn't fold on mine. Like, I've even seen hired hands. It does that when you hire somebody, so could be something glitched as well. Let's see what's going on here. Because I know they're spraying, and that's what's going to tick me off. Why is it not working, though? Field 17. Yeah, why is it not? All right, let's not hire you. Does not work. And it's using my product. What the heck? Well, for our inconvenience and time, I will pay myself that money because that is bogus. We're going to cancel that contract. That was $21,726. $21,726. So $21,726. I don't know. Doesn't matter. All right, got that in the bag. Get this. What do we all have? Contracts. Nothing good. I could do that one if I really wanted to, but I'm going to skip it. Not big enough. Cultivating. That's where that other tractor would come in handy. I need a grain cart tractor, and this one can go cultivate. Can I not click on my own thing? There we go. Set destination. Get your butt back in the yard. Oh, we missed a spot. Rolling. Again. All right, we're probably going to make it down and a back, and probably going to call this good. What is today? It's Tuesday. Yeah. We might pick up where we left off. I probably won't get all the harvest done between now and Thursday, so plan on another harvesting day. I need to get a swig. Sorry about that. So plan on another harvesting day. I'll see if I can get at least this field done. Maybe we can get on the big cornfield over there. Hopefully. We do need to purchase a grain cart tractor. For sure. That is a priority. We need to figure out something for our dry fertilizer. If we can. That whole system got botched. I really don't want to afford the Fent. I don't know if I can afford the Fent. It's just going to be tough. It's a lot of money for it, for just one piece. And I could do everything with the sprayer. You know what I mean? If it was like a dual combo where you could take the sprayer off, put the dry box on, it'd probably be no brainer then. But it's a lot of money for a dry box. The Salford, if that frickin' thing would work, it'd be great. Hopefully Giants knows that it does not work. And maybe it could be the mod. I've never tried it on another map. I do enjoy this map for sure. How many more passes over there do I have? It doesn't tell me yet. Oh yeah, look at our fuel. We are sucking her down. Sucking it down. Well, when you got a 60-foot head, did we get a 9 or an 8? We did get a 9, didn't we? Yep, we got a 790. She gonna burn some fuel. She's just gonna burn some fuel. That's what she's gonna do. Those dang hail spots. Where are we at with our money now? Are we profitable? Well, we already are. So, oh, yeah, I want to go back. Here. That's way too many button clicks, Giants. It says I'm netting $64,000. Now, what I don't get is it must base it off the average or off the lowest yield or something. Look at that. We burned 1,500 gallon in fuel on this thing. We spent a decent amount of money on lime, just as much as soil samples. 82 soil samples. That's a lot. Holy smokes. It's kind of neat. Only use 446 liters of herbicide. Not bad. Not bad. We're just going to finish it out. I decided it ain't going to take very long to get this finished. So we'll finish this little corner and we're going to call it a night. Night. Taking a look to see what where the rain's at. Not really breaking up so far, so that's a good thing. It's not really breaking up at all. Look at this big solid green piece. It's a ginormous big solid green piece here. Thing is, we're gonna have to spend some money on some samples again, because if we rip some of this along here and make this field bigger, we're gonna have to sample that. Oh, we're down to, that's weird. Shows we're at 2100 RPM, but the graph at the bottom right shows we're at 2200. Oh, now we're back. Now we're probably down to 21 something. Can't see crap out of this thing. Can't see shit out of this thing. There we go. Swing the old auger out. Oh yeah. Oops. Well, like I said, same time Thursday. More than likely, we're going to be harvesting again. Maybe we'll pick up some bales, break up the action a little bit. Try to get some things ready. We could purchase, what was that? Was it right at 500 for this to purchase? 33? $507,000. We have 601. We're getting our other money in January. I think it's still too close yet. I don't think we're going to have enough cash in the bank yet to be able to buy buffalo, to buy lime, to buy fertilizer. Now, we could wait for the lime and the fertilizer until January when we sell some of our milk and stuff, but I don't know. Well, time will tell. Time will tell. So with that, I do want to thank everybody coming and viewing. Appreciate every single one of you. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cousin, tell your gamer bud. Please like, subscribe, follow, drop me a comment. I'll try to get them read. Ask me some questions about farm stuff. I'll teach you everything I know. I do that every day anyway. So, anyway, we will see you all Thursday, right around 9 o'clock. Be there or be square. Good night, y'all.